During his first visit to India after assuming office, President Wickremesinghe met with Indian Minister of External Affairs Dr. S. Jaishankar last evening. In a tweet following the meeting, the Indian External Affairs Minister expressed confidence that President Wickremesinghe's meeting with Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi will further strengthen neighbourly bonds between the two countries and take forward India's neighbourhood first and the policy of security and growth for all in the region. This morning, President Wickremesinghe called on India's National Security Advisor Ajit Doval. Following the visit with Ajit Doval, the Sri Lankan head of state met Indian business tycoon Gautam Adani and a series of discussions on a number of projects in the country, including continued development of the Colombo Port's West Container Terminal, 500 megawatt wind project and extending the Adani Group's renewable energy expertise to produce green hydrogen were held. The next visit of the president during the day was with Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi at the Hyderabad House in New Delhi. The discussions were focused on strengthening air, maritime, energy, power, trade, economic, financial and people-to-people connectivity between the two countries.
We believe that India's growth will be beneficial to the neighbourhood and the Indian Ocean region. In moving forward, I have explained that I have set Sri Lanka firmly on a path of economic reform and that Sri Lanka is already witnessing the stabilizing outcomes of these measures and the revival of confidence internally and externally in the progress of the country. I also shared with him the comprehensive proposal I presented this week for furthering reconciliation, power sharing through devolution, and the multiple elements of the Northern Development Plan. I have invited all party leaders in Parliament to work towards consensus and national unity on these measures. Thereafter, the government will place relevant legislation before Parliament. We now need to put our economy on a growth path, bringing greater revenue for the country, which requires enhanced investment in all parts of the country. As a supportive and solid foundation for realizing of these objectives, we have agreed on the joint vision of future India-Sri Lanka economic partnership through enhanced connectivity. The recent recommencement of Chennai and Jaffna air service is an important step towards air connectivity. We believe that the expansion of aviation connectivity to other destinations and further development of Palal Airport will complement this initiative. Ferry services between Talemana, Rameswaram and Nagapatnam and Kankasanture will add more impetus to sea travel between the two countries. We agreed that the economic and technology cooperation agreement between Sri Lanka and India is critical to enhance bilateral trade and investment in new and priority areas. And India is currently the top market for inbound tourism for Sri Lanka. Enabling UPI-based digital payments in Sri Lanka would immediately facilitate future growth in this and other sectors. Sri Lanka sees valuable opportunities in partnering with India in green and renewable energy development. In this context, I am pleased to note the conclusion of the Memorandum of Understanding for Cooperation in the field of renewable energy. Establishing the high-capacity power grid interconnection between Sri Lanka and India would enable two-way electricity trade between the two countries. The development of Trincomalee as an energy hub with the support of India is a crucial step towards Sri Lanka's goal to evaluate Trincomalee as a hub for industry and other economic activities. Prime Minister Modi and I believe that the construction of a multi-project petroleum pipeline from southern part of India to Sri Lanka will ensure an affordable and reliable supply of energy resources to Sri Lanka. I am confident that the discussion we had today will lay the foundation for the next 25 years of Indo-Lanka relations and contribute to my vision for sustainable growth, national unity and reconciliation for all segments of people of Sri Lanka.
भारत की neighborhood first policy
Sri Lanka also has an important place in both India's neighbourhood first policy and Sagar vision. Today we shared our visions on bilateral, regional and international issues. We believe that security interests and development of India and Sri Lanka are intertwined, and therefore it is essential that we work together keeping in mind each other's safety and sensitivities. We also talked about reconstruction and reconciliation in Sri Lanka. President Wickremesinghe told me about his inclusive approach. We hope that the government of Sri Lanka will fulfill the aspirations of the Tamils and carry forward the process of reconstruction, equality, justice and peace. We hope the government will fulfill their commitment to implement the 13th Amendment and hold provincial council elections. We also hope that the government will ensure a life of respect and dignity for the Tamil community of Sri Lanka. A stable, secure and prosperous Sri Lanka is not only the interest of India, but also in the interest of the entire Indian Ocean region. I assure you that people of India are with the people of Sri Lanka in their hour of struggle.
कि श्रीलंका के लोगों की इस संघर्ष की घड़ी में भारत के लोग उनके साथ हैं।
Following the discussions with Prime Minister Modi, the Sri Lanka President called on Indian President Draupadi Murmu at the Rashtrapati Bhavan.